Hey, and welcome to your back health series. These videos are going to be really short, so let's do our first one. All we're going to be doing is, we're starting seated. So let's just start by feeling like there's weight sitting on our shoulders, pressing them down into the floor, and we are elongating the crown of the head. Oh, wait, I forgot to share where we are. Isn't it so cool? We are in the French countryside. I hope you can hear me. It is a little windy this morning. This is a beautiful gîte, an hour from Bordeaux, and a gîte is like a B&B. So there's one here and there's one here, and they have this enormous, beautiful property. You should see the stars at night time. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. So back to where we were, lengthening the crown of the head. Feel like there's weight sitting on those shoulders and just creating length. So just begin by just tucking that chin under and imagine that there is something just behind your head or your ponytail, and you are pressing the flat part of your head backwards into that wall or into, I don't know, like a cushion or something. And what that's going to do is just open up through the cervical spine, which is just like around your neck area. So we're just going to exhale to press back. So feeling like there's someone pressing on your head and it's pushing everything backwards into that pillow. And then inhale to relax. And then exhale, pressing back again into that pillow, feeling those shoulders drop down to the floor. Lengthen the crown of the head. Sometimes it's just this realignment can help through the upper back and neck area, and then back, because we tend to either be looking down too much or looking up too much. We don't really have that balance of the midway. So then tucking again and just pressing back, shoulders heavy down. It feels really weird, but it feels also really good. And then coming back to center. So now we're going to start with a gentle twist. So if you can sit cross-legged, you can. Otherwise, you can have your feet straight out in front. If you need to prop your knees up with a pillow underneath, that's fine as well. What we're going to do is just put the same hand on the same knee, or otherwise you can go opposite if you want stronger. And then you're going to circle the other arm behind the body, and we're just going to gently lift tall and twist, sort of like our waistline's being wrung out by a towel. Being wrung out like a wet towel. So either one hand here with a gentle press against the leg to look over the shoulder. If you want a stronger stretch, you can press against this other leg. Now I know how far I can push myself with this one, so I can push myself quite fast, my back cracks, but that might be too painful for you. So you just find a point that feels like it's a little bit of a stretch. And then coming back to center, lengthening the crown of the head, and then we're going to twist to the other side. So same, you might find that your hand is able to go in a different position on this side. Take notice, where is your back tight? Do you feel it more on one side than the other when you're doing this stretch? Is it in maybe a different position to the other side? Do you have more range on this side? So this is how you start to become more aware of your body, asking more questions like, what can I feel? Where am I feeling it? How does it feel different? Can I challenge myself? Or can I, just asking all these questions really helps. So now we're going to hold a little longer on the other side again. So reaching the arm up and twisting over, finding that point where you can just gently twist and rotate. And we're going to take 3 really deep breaths. So we're belly breathing here. So it's inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall. Again, inhale. Exhale. Every exhale, just gently twisting that little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming back to center, and then other arm goes back behind the body. Actually, my skin feels quite tight on the sides now that I'm doing this. So looking overhead, I feel like I have a lot more range on this side. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the crown of the head. Exhale. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall, and just add that extra twist. One more. Okay, now from here we're going to go into a little bit of a mermaid. So you can stay cross-legged, it's fine. Bring one hand to the side, and if you can, come close to the elbows, otherwise just reach your hand out wide. We're going to lengthen through the side of the waist. Feel like someone's really pulling those fingers far away from the body, but keeping the shoulders down. So this is really nice all the way down through the side of the waist. So lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And then coming up, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale. Oh, crack, 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 crack. Oh, that was so good. Lengthen through to the other side. Now, the more you become familiar with your body, you're going to know exactly what moves your body needs to feel better. So I know exactly what stretches now work for my body, and it's taken practice and time of really listening and tuning in, but I was not that way inclined a long time ago. So lengthen through the fingers. Now, the side of my waist feels tighter on this side than it does on the other side. Isn't that interesting? What about you? And then coming back, one more on each side. Oh, my hair's shedding. Reaching up and over. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As much as you can. And then coming up nice and tall. And one more on the other side. Oh my gosh, feels just so good. Shoulders down, engaging the tummy, support the back. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is come onto our backs, and then we are going to do some pelvic clocks. So, pelvic clocks are really, really great for opening up through the pelvis, the lower back area. So, popping your hands on your hip bones, I want you to imagine that your pelvis is a clock face. Now, your pubic bone is 6 o'clock, your belly button's 12, and then each hip bone, one is 3 and one is 9. All right? So, we like to have a little marble just chilling in the middle of your clock. And we are going to, so keep your feet hip width apart. Just gently roll the marble up to 12 o'clock. And then recenter it, and then tipping it down to 6 o'clock. So basically we are just arching and then tucking up towards the sky. And what this is going to do, it's going to start opening up through the little muscles in the lower back and the pelvis. So before I tuck up to 12 o'clock, I actually re-engage my tummy, make sure it's scooped, and then I tuck up to 12 o'clock. And then I come back to center, and then I lengthen as I go down to 6 o'clock. So we're not exaggerating the movement too much at the moment. It's just that gentle, soft rocking, like we're rocking a boat from side to side. Well, actually it's that way. So scooping through the tummy to come up to 12 o'clock, come back to neutral, and then down to 6. Engage the tummy up to 12, back, down to 6. Scoop up to 12 and down to 6. 2 more, up to 12 and down to 6. Now, coming to neutral, we're going 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So it's going to be like one heavy weight, another heavy weight. One heavy weight, another heavy weight. Okay, so keeping the hands on the hip bones. We're going to start off by dropping that marble down to 3 o'clock. So it's literally that sidewards tilt of the pelvis. And then coming back to center, and then tilting to the other side. Coming back to center, tilting to the side to 3 o'clock, center it up, and then tilt to 9 o'clock. Come back to center, tilt to 3 o'clock. Come back to center. You'll actually find that your tummy muscles have to control the movement still. Come back to center. Exhale, tilt to 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Now, we're going for some full circles. take notice how it feels. It might feel clunky, it might feel robotic, it might feel sticky, it might feel stiff. Let's see. So gently tucking up to 12 o'clock, and then down to 3, down to 9, nope, 6, across to 9, and then back up to 12, and then come back to neutral. Okay, so just breathing as is comfortable for you. Long deep breathing though, all right? So let's tuck up to 12. I'm scooping through my belly. Now I'm going to the 3 o'clock, down to 6, to the side to 9, and then up to 12. Now the tip is here that we don't want to be moving our legs side to side. It's literally just happening from this pelvis area. Our knees stay still, our body stays still. It's just the rotation of the joint in around the hip. So tucking up to 12 o'clock, dropping the marble to the 3 o'clock, down to 6, across to 12. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so lost. To 9 and up to 12. Let's see if we can make it more fluid. So just tucking up and then just literally circling it around. How does that feel? You can exaggerate it a little bit more. How does it feel to do a circle like so? Does it feel fluid? Does it feel stiff anywhere? Does it feel restricted anywhere? Sticky, robotic? Just take notice, because we're going to go the other direction now. So now we're going to drop to 9 o'clock first, and then to 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 and 12. So have a play around. What does this side feel like? 9, 6, 3, and 12. 9 o'clock. What are we going to do? 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. How's this side feeling? Now that you're a little warm into it from the other side, does it feel different? Does it feel better? Does it feel stiffer? Have a play around. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and up. Let's see if we can make it more fluid. So 9, 6, 3, and 12. 9, 6, 3, and 12. Last one. 9, 6, 3, and 12 o'clock. Awesome. So now from here, we're going to go into a bridging exercise. So this is spinal articulation, which helps open up through the spine. So fingertips down towards the toes. We're going to gently press through the floor. So we're going to start off by tucking our pelvis up to 12 o'clock, scooping through the tummy. So we're really controlling our movement with our tummy muscles. Scooping through the tummy, and we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time until we reach bra strap height. So I'm squeezing my butt at the top. I'm feeling like my knees are being sent out long ways that way. Now from here, I'm going to inhale to reach my arms up overhead. Now the arm part is just an option. And then on the exhale, I'm going to press my vertebrae back down one at a time into the floor, controlling with my tummy until I'm all the way back down. And then I'm going to inhale to come all the way back down. And then I exhale, retuck to 12 o'clock and start peeling up one vertebrae at a time using the tummy to control. Inhale, squeeze the butt to reach arms overhead and lengthen. Exhale, re-scooping of the tummy and slowly pressing each vertebrae back down into the floor, and your pelvis being the last thing to touch. And then inhale, hands back. Exhale, scooping through the tummy, rolling all the way up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale to reach the arms overhead and lengthen. Exhale, scooping through the tummy, tuck the pelvis up to 12 o'clock and just start peeling back down. Like you're dropping one vertebrae back onto the floor at a time. And then inhale down. Let's go for 2 more. Exhale, tuck to 12 o'clock, start peeling up off the floor one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, keeping the pelvis lifted as we just start articulating down one vertebrae at a time. And then inhale, bring the hands back. This one's so nice to warm up through the back and open up through the back. Scooping up to 12 and start peeling up off the floor. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Engage the tummy, scooping through and rolling back down one vertebrae at a time. And then inhale, bring the hands back. Awesome. So now let's glue the feet and the knees together. You can spread your hands out a little wider to grip the floor. So pressing firmly through the floor, which will just switch on the backs of your arms. Now we're going for a side to side stretch. So this one is controlled using our tummy muscles. You might have any stiffness or cracking or whatever through your back. So just be mindful of your movement and your engagement. Take a deep inhale. As we exhale, we're just going to send our knees towards each other. So we're literally just tipping the knees across the body, but we're controlling using our tummy muscles. So you want to stop just before you get to the floor, or if you need to stop sooner, and feel like someone's pulling your top knee across the legs, really lengthening and like wringing out through the waistline. Take a deep breath in. Now, engaging through the tummy, you're going to bring back your top rib first, then your middle rib, then your lower rib to come back to center. Inhale in the middle. Exhale, sending those knees across to the other side. Control using the tummy. Exhaling to twist. You might find that you get crackings going on here. Lengthening that top knee over, really wringing out through that side waist. And then inhale, and then exhale. When you come back, we're bringing the top rib back, engaging the tummy, the middle rib, and then the lower rib. Now, if you need more, feel free to bring your knees up to tabletop, or you can cross the legs over like so. So then when you tip, it's a little stronger. Up to you. So inhale again. Exhale, engaging through the tummy, sending those knees out wide to the side. So we're controlling using our deep, deep tummy muscles. Now when you get to the side, take a deep inhale. Exhale, using the tummy muscles to control and come back to center. It's top rib, middle rib, and lower rib in the center. Inhale. And then exhale, other side. So tipping across to the other side, lengthening through the knees. Feel like someone's pulling that top knee across the body. Inhale, and then exhale, re-engage the tummy. We're bringing the top rib back, and then the middle rib, and then the lower rib back to center. One more on each side. Exhaling, reaching that knee across the body. You're controlling with the tummy. Take a deep breath in. Engaging through the tummy to slowly come back. Top rib, middle rib, lower rib, back to center. Inhale. Exhale, press through the hands to control to the other side, using the tummy. Inhale here. Exhale, use the tummy to control. Top rib, middle rib, lower rib, back to center. Now hug those knees in towards the chest and just rocking side to side. That is our little back health workout completed. So just when you're coming up from this, just rocking to one side and then pressing all the way up to your seated position, and that will complete us for today. So you might like to complete this like one per day. You might like to do this one for a few days, even for a week before moving on to the next. Throughout this journey though, you're going to find what stretches feel good for you and what ones maybe aggravate or feel worse. So please listen to your body. If you need me, I will be here inside the forum. But have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful surroundings, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.